today we are going to be doing some of my favorite style of movement. So what we'll be doing is we'll have a base movement and then we're going to keep adding onto it throughout a 1 minute interval. And then we'll have 15 seconds of rest where I'll show you the next base movement that we're going to go through. So this is a time to learn your body in different ways, to learn how it can move in different ways, and to just be a little bit more creative and free, because so often we just think that we have to do squats and lunges and all that jazz, but there's so many ways to express and to move our bodies and to be excited about that. So this is, again, just some of my favorite styles of movements, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay open-minded, and yeah, I think that's it. We'll start with like a basic warm-up to get like the wrists and stuff, and then we'll go right into more of the flow. So let's get started. RAWRR. Okay, so starting out, we'll do some hip switches. So you're gonna have your left foot in front, right foot in back. And go ahead, you can add some movement side to side, getting the wrists. So I like to have my hands facing outwards like a seal. And you can go side to side. And from here, you can go side to side on that left side. And then maybe sit back and add some circle rotations. So again, this is freedom, so it might be kind of weird to you because you can do pretty much what you want depending on how your body is feeling this day. So that's pretty cool though. And let's go ahead, we're gonna switch. So you're gonna boop, go the other side. And one side might be different. This side for me is usually tighter, so I might have to do a bit different of a movement for this side, like a little back bend here. My hip flexors are super tight. Keep flowing through. Again, whatever feels good for you. You can add some reaches. Get some nice stretching going. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead, go side to side on those hip stretches. So we're gonna keep switching. Side to side. Nice job. Let's go 3, 2, 1 more. And nice job. Let's get onto that back, and we're going to do some rolls. Roll, and then you can reach through as well. You can roll, reach up. Again, this is really up to you. You're tucking your knees in, really getting that core when you tuck in. A lot of the time what happens is people bring their legs up like this. We want to be like a little bug, a little dead bug. A little dead bug dying. No, not that. Keep rolling. Let's go 2 more. Last one. Nice job. And go ahead, do some shoulder rolls. 3, 2, 1. Let's flip it over into a tabletop position. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And we're gonna rock forward, getting those wrists. Because we do a lot of plank movements in this type of flow, so we want to make sure to warm up those wrists. Ever since I started doing this and really like stretching out the forearms and stuff, I haven't had any wrist pain, and I'm able to be in plank positions for a long time without any troubles. And let's go ahead, we're going to flip it around so you can see my tattoos like this. And just lean back, so you should feel that stretch all the way here. If that's too intense, you can go ahead and pull. That's okay too. This type of movement that we're going to be doing and that we're doing right now is my favorite way to warm up for my workouts, and to do throughout my workouts, really, when I'm at the gym and stuff. Go ahead, sit back. Let's do some wrist circles. And other side. Now, I like to keep my elbows here together. I see a lot of people going like this, but I feel I get more rotation when I have my elbows close together. 3, 2, 1, and fingertips facing out like that seal again. We're gonna go side to side, or if you wanna make it more intense, you can have your hands closer together. 3, 2, 1, and let's go ahead. We're gonna work those scaps. So, tabletop position, we're gonna press up, kind of a little round in that back, and then come down. Press up, come down. So we're getting those shoulders warmed up. I like to do this a lot before boxing and ninja work. Really press through that ground and come back. It's gonna feel weird, but super awesome for those shoulders. Let's go one more. And go ahead, bird dog, reach, opposite hand, opposite foot, and then switch. Really reach out there. Neck is nice and neutral, so look maybe like a little bit ahead of you, but still have that head down. Let's go one more each. Last one. And go ahead, sit back. We're gonna roll onto the ankles and then forward. Roll, bring it forward. And then you can go ahead and bring one leg forward to a lunge, bring it back. One leg forward into a lunge and bring it back. The nice thing about this movement is it kind of feels very kid-like, very childlike. And then you can go at different angles too if you want to. So you can go over to the right, go more over to the left, so you can feel that more in those hips. Really opening up those hips. One side again might be tighter. And this movement is super nice because you really get to learn your body and what it needs for the day, because every day is going to be different. It's like a combination of gymnastics and yoga and animal flow, all that stuff. So one more each side. Last one. And go ahead, come down, plank position. We're gonna press back into down dog, bicycle out the feet, getting the calves nice and warmed up. Nice job. 3, 2, and go ahead, come into a plank and then press back into that down dog. Keep flowing through that. What I like to do is keep my core strong, making sure my lower back is not dipping. We don't want to do that. Keep going, guys. Let's go 2 more. Last one. And come into that plank. We're going to do some rotations here and switch. Keep that core strong, staggering the feet. You can go one direction then the other. Keep going, guys. Let's go one more. And go ahead, come down, press into a child's pose, bring it back into tabletop, and keep flowing through that. All right, 2 more. Last one. And let's go ahead, we're gonna get started. Yay. All right, guys, I'm gonna use my timer, so 15 seconds. We're gonna do that roll back, but we're gonna add a figure 4. So roll back, you're gonna tuck your left leg, bring your right leg forward, and come forward. And we're gonna keep alternating. Roll back, tuck under. All right, let's go. So we have 1 minute to explore this movement, but we're also gonna add on to it. So I just want you guys to get used to this first. And you can go at different angles, just like we did in the warm-up. And now if you want to, what you can do is bring it forward, and you can add a side bend. And reach, and go back. All the way, bring it up, reach. So you should really feel that nice stretch for the side. I just did the same side, but honestly it doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. And reach. Oh, it's so nice. I love this. Feels so good for the body. Keep it going. Remember to avoid the neck and the head. 3, 2, all right. So now we are gonna go back to the movement where we are in a plank. We're gonna press in a down dog. And I want you guys to keep flowing through that, and we're gonna keep adding on to it. So get ready in 3, 2, press, bring it back into that plank. Making sure we're not dipping that lower back. We're keeping the core strong. Now when you're ready, we're gonna add that knee to the outside of the same side elbow. It's a lot to say. Keep alternating, and then we'll add on one more time. So this one's really nice because we're getting the shoulders, we're getting the front of the core, but we're also getting those obliques. Now, if you're ready to add on, what you can do is, from here, you're gonna extend and bring it back. It's not necessary, so if that's not for you, you don't have to. If you wanna make it prettier, you can point the toe. Woo. And kick. Keep going, guys. Woo. So nice. Almost there? Oh, we're there. We're there, done. Okay, so just like in our warm-up, we have those hip switches. So you're gonna do a hip switch. So just get used to this again, and then we'll add on. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hip switch. Woo. If you want more of a challenge, try not to use your arms. That's fun. You might find you're in a different place, even not just facing forward. I keep shifting a little bit. If you want to make it more fluid, you can take that back leg, kick it forward, and then switch. Back leg, kick it forward, and then switch. Now, if you want to add some arm rotations, go ahead and plant your hands. Arm rotations. Use your hands if you want to. Press it up to the knees and rotate. Rotate through. Woo. This is great for the shoulders. Give that nice opener as we open up our hips too. Just super awesome. We're gonna go for 3, 2, 1. All right, so coming into hero's pose, just like in yoga. From here, we're just gonna roll back, stretching out those ankles. A lot of you might be like, wow, they're tighter than I thought. Really good to take note of that and be like, oh, you know, I need to add a little bit more mobility to that. So go ahead, just get used to this movement. Yes. And now if you want to add a little bit more to it, what we're going to do is plant your hands. You can either jump or step back, plant the knees, roll back. So adding a hop or hops is going to be up to you. This is your flow. This is your fun. Now, guys. Woo. If you want to add some shoulder taps, tap, tap, go for it. Again, not necessary. Hop. Cat, that's unnecessary. Yeah, no. Roll back. Bring it up, pop, pop, core strong, and done. Okay, so next we're gonna do that hip switch again, but we're gonna pop up to the knees. You're gonna bring that back leg forward into a lunge, bring it back, and then switch. This leg and back comes up into a lunge, bring it back and switch. Let's go. Up. If you want to stick with just the hip switches, you can. If you want to add a little bit more to it, we're going to pop up from here, raise it over to the side, plant it down, hips, hip switch, up, come to that knee, bring it up, raise it to the side. Flow. Remember, if you can't get it down right away, that's okay. This is a video. You can rewind it if you want to, or you can just move on. But we're here to learn. It's not, movement doesn't have to be about burning calories only, you know? It's about learning our bodies and expressing them too. All right, next up. Ooh. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. If you've done my workouts before, you know this. You're gonna kick your left leg through, raise your right hand, then plant them both on the ground. All right, let's go. Then you're gonna take your right foot, kick it under, tripod, and then you keep flowing through. Pew, pew. You can go the other way. Pop, pop, up. Now if you want to add more to it, what you can do is, from here, without planting your hands if possible, reach your toe, switch. Other side. Oh no, I'm gonna go this way now. Toe touch and switch. Other way, hop. This is just an option for you. Remember to keep on listening to your body, doing what's best for it. 10 seconds. Up and over. Up. All right, nice job, guys. Okay, so next up, one of my favorite movements. What we're gonna do is come to the balls of the feet. You're gonna bring your hands to the outside of that body. Woo. You're gonna hop and then hang out. Hop. Again, we can add on to this, but first, let's get this down. I like to bring my hands up in between hops. Now, if you want to add on to it, on the balls of the feet, what you're going to do is raise up on one foot. I like to bring it out, practice my balance, and then you can switch. Outside leg, up, up, or you can do both legs. Not at the same time. That might be hard. Up, but very impressive. Whoop. You can use your hands if you want to. Leave girlfriends behind. Those quads might be burning. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Okay. Ooh, another one of my favorites. All these are my favorites. I do them all the time. So we're gonna roll back. You're gonna come up, plant your right hand, push up through the hips and those heels, reach, come back. Let's go. Roll back, plant your left hand, reach with the right. Remember, when we did that roll back, you wanna tuck your knees in. Bring it back. Now, if you want to add on to it, from here you can do that arm swivel. That's cool. Roll back. Whoop. Arm swivel. Keep going. Reach. Tuck in. Bring it up. Hop up. And reach. Almost there, guys. Keep it going. Really reach up there. 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys. Next up, we have all planes duck walk. So you guys might know duck walk already. What you're gonna do is heel toe, or I like to actually walk on the balls of my feet too. And you're just gonna walk in all different directions. Because we don't move in just forward and back. We also move backwards. We move to the side. So this is really gonna get those quads. If you can't sink down as low as me, that's totally okay. Another option, you can totally use your hands. And that's okay too. Now if you wanna add more to it, you're gonna pop up on one leg, single leg deadlift, slight bend in this knee, come back, sink down. And you can do that every so often. You can do that every other one. Whatever is good for you. Getting that balance in. Try not to curl the toes when you do that single leg deadlift. Come up. Bring it forward. And back. And down. All right. Oh, it goes by so fast. All right, inchworm. Ooh. So you're gonna need room to roll. We're gonna go with the inchworm. From here, if you're going to the right, you're gonna tuck your right arm under, side roll. Press it up. Now, after that, walk back. Let's go. Ooh. All the way down. Side roll. Shoo. And if you want to add on, add a down dog. And you can always jump up and then show me your butt. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep showing you my front. Woo! All the way up and press. And you can even add on from here. Add some side planks, just like we did in the warm-up. And then you can also go right to the roll. I am giving you guys the tools. So, do whatever feels good for your body today. And every day might be different. So, if you do this workout again, or this flow, it'll probably be different. All right. Take these with you. Take these movements with you. Next up we have, okay, we're gonna stand. Hovering curtsy. So I'm gonna stabilize on my right leg. Hover, bring my leg in back, chest facing forward though, back flat, and drive it up. Now, once you have that down, even if you need to plant that foot, that's okay too. I'm gonna go into a figure four. That ankle right above the knee, whoops, if I can. You're gonna stay on the same leg. Hovering, bring it up, curtsy. If you want to add on to this, hands to the ground, standing splits from yoga. So this is an awesome balancing move. This is awesome for the glutes as well. You will feel it in that right leg. And standing splits, lift. Point the toe to make it pretty. You don't have to though. I got funky hair now. A rock star. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and switch sides. So it's the same thing, other side. Shake it out, shake it out. See, the nice thing about this kind of movement is that this is also a nice stretch. It's a strengthening, flow, it's stretching, it's mobility, it's all of it in one. Woo. And come up. Sink it back. Really point that toe over. Make it a challenge for yourself. Up. And every day, again, your body is different. So some days for that figure four stretch, it might be like, wow, this feels super fluid. And some days it's like, oh, my hips are tight. So just take your time with it and be kind to that body. Sink it back, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, so one of my favorites. You don't have to do it this way, but I will show you the most advanced version first. Roll back, plant one foot. You have that, whoa, pistol. Now, if that's too much, you're gonna roll back into a squat. Roll back into a squat. You can also use your hands. That's okay too. All right, let's go. Alternate legs if you're doing the pistol. It's not all perfect. Doesn't have to be. I like to have my hands right in front to help counterbalance myself. Whoop. Whoop. Keep it up. Whoop. Nope, not that one. Up. If you want to add on, you can bring that knee out, kick, back, and switch. Up, knee out, kick, and switch. Oop. There it is. Oh my goodness. Shaky, shaky. 3, 2, 1. Not all perfect, but I like that. Okay, so extended plank. What we're gonna do is come into that plank position, walk it forward, come down, come up, walk it back. Let's go. If that's too much, try one at a time. You can also come to your knees, one or both. If you want to add on after you get down here, you're gonna crawl forward, army crawl. Opposite hand, opposite foot. You can go backwards too, which makes it a lot harder. And then press back up. Come down, stay down, keep your butt as low as possible. And forward, press it up. Whoop. Opposite, there we go. Keep going, guys. All the way, press it up, bring it down, triceps might be on fire, just a little bit. All right, last one. Ooh, that went by fast. Remember, you can always redo this workout. Now that you are familiar with the movements, you can go right to the add-on, or you can add your own spin to it. So, bird dog, bring it out, and switch. So we already did the bird dog in the warm-up, but we're gonna add on by reaching out, which caused a bit of imbalance. I just remixed there. If you wanna add on, what you can do here, pop up, tripod transfer like we did in the warm-up, or in the workout, and then come down. Reach, reach, pop it up, over and over. Reach and reach. Pop it up, over and over. So that's the cool thing about learning the core movements, is that you can start stitching them together. And maybe one day I'll make a workout where we just kind of flow with it instead of using the timer like I do in my own workouts. 3, 2, and done. Darn! All right, so I beeped a lot more times. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys liked this flow. We are going to end off with a meditation because I really like to add those in. If you do have to leave, please do like the video before you go, subscribe, and also comment. All those things help out my video a lot, and it shows YouTube that, you know, that it wants to show it to more people. So let's get started with that meditation. So crisscross applesauce, or you guys can lay down if that is more comfortable for you. Hands onto the knees, close the eyes, sit tall or lay down tall. Big inhale. Hold it for a second. Exhale. And keep flowing through those breaths. So I want to thank you, first of all, for coming to this flow with me. I think that is so awesome and so important to do, because a lot of the time we just want to do workouts where we just beat up our bodies, where it's just non-stop hit, high impact stuff. So I really want you to just take this time to send some loving thoughts now to that body, since you sent it loving movements today. So let's send it some loving thoughts. Maybe like a few affirmations like, I am enough, I am awesome, I did it. Whatever it is, I know it sounds corny if you've never done it before especially, but we can reshape our identity that we've given to ourselves. And a lot of the time we just tend to be our own bullies when really we should be our own best friends. So what would you say to your best friend right now if they were standing in front of you and they were just beating themselves up mentally? What would you say to them? Now I want you to take the time to say those loving things to yourself. And with the combination of loving movements and loving thoughts, we want to think about loving foods that we want to give and respect our body with. So I want you to think of one food that you are going to give yourself that you know that your body is going to love and to feel good and to function awesomely. And I want you to think about that food, think about you eating it, take it with you, and hopefully you will add it on to your day. So take that moment, imagine yourself, whether it's just an apple, whole grains, whatever it is. And one more big breath, send that gratitude to your body. And exhale. Go ahead. A little shaky, shaky. We have to sparkle. Clasp those hands in front. Pull the shoulders in. Big inhale up. And exhale. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do just feel that it is so important that we take care of, yes, our bodies through movement and stuff, but those loving thoughts and those loving foods, it is the trifecta of greatness and of just respecting and taking care of our bodies, because we just tend to beat it up. And once we really figure out, you know, respecting it and giving it love, then we'll want to fuel it with those loving thoughts and movements and foods, not like out of, oh, I should. It's no, I want to, because it is the greatest thing I own, mind, body, and soul. So thank you again, guys, so much for joining me. I hope you do like the video and subscribe and comment. All those things help. If you want to support my channel, I have a link down in my description, so support my channel. All those things help so much. Go out there, conquer the day, have an amazing, wonderful rest of the week. And if you're doing this on, what day is it today? It's gonna be Monday, so they're doing this on Monday. I don't even know the days anymore. And I'll see you guys on Thursday for our next workout. If you guys like this video and this type of flow, let me know, and I will keep creating more of them for you, because this is some of my favorite type of movement, as I said like 10 times in this video. I was just so excited to share it with you guys. I think that's it. I'm done. Okay. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. RAWRR.